Certain. I'll be sure to bring
I
some
actually advise the Jarl on political matters. My input is invaluable, of course. But this is all probably a bit over your head.
Be careful! I'm right behind you. I've got your back. I'll show you what I know. All right, what is it? What do you need? Still need me to do something? I've got your back. I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know. What do you want me to carry? I'll show you what I know. Lead on.
Who's there? Rodolphe? That you? Boss was looking for you, said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
So you win?
Yeah. We can't have that roomy-eyed fools. What was that?
Thought I heard something.
Now you're okay. Now I'm trying to make this quick. Think it'd work?
Of course not. Dogs I could train, but a half-starved wolf? Not a chance.
Right. Lucky if it doesn't rip our throats out.
Huh? Time to end this little game.
What you want, huh?
Kill you! You'll make a fine rug cat.
What's that?
That's it. That's all you got. Do your worst.
Still here. All right, what is it? What do you need? Still need me to do something? I've got your back. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow. You tried mercenary work? Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice. You found it! I've been looking for that blade for months! You took on all those bandits yourself? Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory. Right then.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. Maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one Nord lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again. It's the leaving that's hardest, I know.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about. Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Farewell.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to. Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both? Now please, no more questions. If you need more food or drink, speak to Hulda.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Need anything else? Just let me know.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing? And what of my son, hmm? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives, I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Cal. Your stupid
I work
son
with my
is
mother.
dead.
Sell fruits
He
and
died a
vegetables.
storm-cloaked
It's fun
traitor.
most days.
And you?
The hard work.
You best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know who. I know.
Victory or Sovngarde!
Now you pay!
You remind me of my cousin's cat. Kill that.
was that? Time to end this little game.
Now, ain't
You're mine!
Still here. All right, what is it? What do you need? Still need me to do something? Still here. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors. I've got my eyes.
Soon, I can almost taste it. You look tired, friend. The Baron Meow has beds for anyone.
I ain't done nothing.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Thought I heard something.
Got some good pieces out here if you look. I don't. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now you, my girl, have definitely come to the right place. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Good doing business. With ya.
disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I've got your back. You go on ahead.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
We heading out? Let's get going.
You should talk to the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. Lend any aid you can.
Well, I trust you have something vitally important to tell me. Important enough to interrupt me in the middle of council? You were at Helgen when it was attacked? You saw this with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Dragon Project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. Off to Bleak. Pharaoh with you. The Jarl is not a patient.
Fight this dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruuf. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with her weapon drawn.
Let me know if you see anything you like. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll... happy to serve you.
Never should have come here.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
The Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon? Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out. Time's a-wasting.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.